Testing. Okay, sounds like we are live. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Looks like we are live now. This is Hectoplasm tuning in, streaming, and we are using the Escape from Tarkov, the new wipe. This is, I forgot the number, 1219, I think. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. And so this video is, and of course the stream is for people who have just got Escape from Tarkov and you want to know what to do, how to play. And so this is, I just finished downloading and all of that, and I'm going to click English. And I'm using my username. You can come up with any username up to 15 symbols. You're going to choose Bear or USEC. The Bear soldiers are in this story are the Russians, and the USEC are the US. And the story is, in this fictitious city of Tarkov, the infrastructure fell apart and the soldiers are left behind, and we are one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and select USEC. You're an operator for United Security, USEC, an offshore established PMC employed by the Terra Group's labs as a security subcontractor. USEC's primary objective was to destroy any evidence of any potentially illegitimate activities done by its employer and to protect its property from being captured by Bear. The PMC hired the Russian government to investigate Terra Group's operation. All right, let's see. Excuse me while I do a little testing and to make sure that our YouTube feed is working. Okay, and it looks like we've got Twitch is up as well. So we are ready to roll. Just want to make sure we've got sound on both of those. Let's see, do we have sound? Yep, okay, we've got sound there. Now let's turn that off. Looks like we got sound there. Okay, excellent. All right, now you get to choose the face and voice. So we've got Hudson, Foreman, Taylor, and Mullen. Hudson, Foreman, Taylor, and Mullen. Huh. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, I'm going to choose Hudson, and we got voices here. Okay, normally we would hear. I'm not hearing the voice. That's not good. Yeah, normally when you click on this, I should say last wipe, you could hear the voice. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to pick Michael. So this is not good to have had no sound. I don't like that. Normally we would hear sounds. I'm not hearing any sounds. So this is our first look at the gear. I'm concerned about the sound right now, guys. Let me tab out. Oh, great. My computer wants to do updates. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to try to not let that happen. Sounds like. Looks like you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay. All right. And just having some technical difficulties here. I'm going to check main menu, settings. Do we have sound? Overall volume. Chat. Hello. Okay, I'm going to turn interface volume up. Oh, actually, I turned that down so that I could hear, and I turned the music down. Hideout volume loud. Let's see. Binaural audio. I don't know what that means. Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to have to look at that, but let me go. Yeah, I didn't save that because I wanted to check and go to the hideout because I had turned the hideout volume up. So this is where I was going to see if we hear the sounds in the hideout, then we know the sound is working. Yep, okay. Okay, so the hideout is a spot where you can access additional things. Also, if you will center click with your mouse, this discovery actually gets you a little bit of experience. And you have trouble if you find something that you've never explored, like for instance a magazine. If you've never clicked on it and it's a new magazine, even though you found it, that item will like that gun will not fire because the magazines are not working. So also when you're new, it's a simple way to get some quick experience. And I can come back and do this later. The intelligence center is something when you fix your water and food and your med station, then your health stats are affected in a positive way. Let's see. And so this says in order to upgrade your construction, you have to go over to security. So you can look at that and see, what do I need here? I need a measuring tape and 20,000 rubles. Med station. Okay, several medical storage boxes for basic medical care. The continued availability of medication means greater chances of survival after raids. So that's important. Health regeneration rate, 27 hit points per hour. You also have the ability to craft meds, which is kind of nice. And here we'll need matches. So there are lots of great videos out there explaining everything in the hideout. And when you're here and you want to get back, you can either click back, or over on the other end you can click the stash. Let's see. Intelligence Center is something that we're going to want to improve when we can. And you need to get this intelligence document, and that will improve your Scav karma, which again, there's other videos out there explaining the Scav karma. Now, one of the things I like to do to get warmed up is a Scav raid, and you have Scav raids and PMC raids, and so the PMC raid is where I go in as me, and the Scav raid I go in as a Scav. Now I am having a glitch here, and I wonder if it's this mouse. Oh boy, I've never seen this before. I let go and it scrolls back up on its own. That's irritating. Yeah, I had a problem with the red dragon mice, so I went to this Omen one, and it's been working really great. But I don't know if it's the game or the mouse, but we'll turn that in as a glitch. I might have to get another mouse. So let's see. So if I click on something, it's still scrolling. So we have the MDR, we have the M4, we have the M700, good sniper rifle, a shotgun. So we've got two M4s, we got an MP5 and a pistol. So I think I might start doing an offline raid with the M4. I want to get my hands on a helmet as soon as possible. I'm going to see if I can combine these rubles to take up less space. Same with the USD. And let's see. The gamma container, when you die, this will not go away. Anything in here you will keep. I personally like to bring medicine. A lot of people call this one the cheese. And you find the configuration that works for you. I use this configuration because that's what my son taught me when I first started playing. But if you can do the hotkeys down here like that, where you can just drag it down, or you can click the item and hit the 6 key and the 7 key. So these are hotkey items down here. You see your knife. You get there by hitting V. 1 is your pistol, 2 is the primary weapon, and 3 is the trinary weapon, the one that's slung on your back. So let's see. So I want to bring a CMS kit. That is a thing for splints, and then this will help with major bleeds. And is there a hemostat? Hemostat. This is also good for major bleeds. Grizzly kit's a good thing to bring in as well, because it'll treat everything. The gas cans are for your generator. When you are going to use your hideout, go ahead and turn on the generator. It'll automatically move it from your inventory here, your stash, into the generator staging area. Let's see, this bayonet versus this axe. Let's look at the different damage here. 17 versus 25, 18 versus 35. So we're going to want to get rid of this and put this in. Also, when you do get a compass, when you die, you don't lose that as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do an offline raid. When you launch, you choose an offline raid or a Scav Raid, and this is the Scav Raid cooldown should be 20, basically 20 minutes for a noob, and it just looks like we've already had the game on for 10, and so we can't even do a Scav Raid right now unless we want to. So let's see. Okay, just checking chat here. And then for learning how to do everything, I'll start with factory and choose the time of day. This is 1500, which is 3:28 p.m. 3 a.m. it would be too dark. I'm going to enable offline, and then PvE, the AI difficulty you want as online. AI amount as online is how to start, and then you can play with these other things later. But now the offline mode, you can't get any rewards, but you also won't lose anything. And I'm doing the offline because I haven't played in several months. I had work, then a vacation, and more work when I got back. And I was tuning into Twitch just to get my Tarkov fix. It was really fun to have just a couple minutes to watch a stream here or there. I actually did log in a couple of times on the pre-wipe event to try the Scav exit parties. That was a lot of fun to have a bunch of PMCs and Scavs working together to exfil and not hurt each other. It was kind of fun to see the lack of Scav on Scav violence. So that was a lot of fun. Actual experience. You don't get any gear, you don't get any loot. I'm just doing this because if I was brand new, this is what I'd want to do. I'd want to go in offline mode, get some engagement, some action, interacting with the enemy, and also learn the maps. So I usually have two screens. I got the game here, and then I've got another screen over here that I'm using for monitoring chat as well as the maps. And factory, I don't use the map anymore because I know it pretty well. There's some new areas on the factory map that I haven't seen yet. The main floor of the stairwell section. Everyone knows well of the second story bathroom and the third floor office, but the main floor of that area is new this wipe. All right, here we go. We're going to find out if my mouse issues are still going on or if we're good. So I started out by hitting B to switch to full auto. So there's a basement. This is the main floor. I hear footsteps. This is the third floor. This is the office. You can search for stuff. Keys are always good. And again, because this is offline, I'm not going to get to keep that key, but I just wanted you to see this is where you find keys in jackets everywhere. Now that's a pump room downstairs in another section, so we could use that. There's a safe where there's often loot, and normally you'd want to put that all in your container. That way if you die you don't lose the money. And then these file cabinets, there's 8 drawers that you can search. I forgot to bring any frags in. That was a big mistake. I usually bring flashbangs and frags. I just didn't do it. Push the G button to throw those. This one actually breaches. A lot of the rooms you try to breach, nothing happens. But there's sometimes some items in here. There's also a quest where you have to, and then if you can get the key for that, you can unlock it. But breaching that door would be a waste. Now there's a ramp catwalk here, and also the stairwell. So the new section, straight ahead here. This is brand new for me. I've never been in here. There's a trunk you can search, and also jackets. Let's see, that door does not seem to close. File cabinet doesn't look like it's searchable. On some levels, the PCs, you can actually search them and get stuff. That paper's worth something, typically. Oh, got a glitch, lag. Alright. Toolboxes, you can search those. Sometimes the fuel cans, you can actually take them with you for your generator. Alright. And then there's a hole in the floor. I don't remember. I think I actually ran past it. Yeah, the hole in the floor is right there. Goes upstairs to the bathroom. Oh, someone's opening a door. Engagement. This is so strange. Oh, I got lag. All right. Well, to search. This is where I'd toss a flashbang if I could. I'm not sure where they were shooting at me. 4 to do some meds. You can check your health over here.
One.
I kind of want him to come in here. So I don't want to search his body when I'm out in the open. Not sure which way he went.
Вот он. Говно собачье.
Oh! Yep, that was just me being a noob, nervous, target fixation. I was firing too many full auto rounds. I wasn't controlling my fire, ran out of ammo. Basically, I was spraying bullets all over. So here I got killed in action. Experience would be 200. Raid time, you're always trying to get past 10 minutes, so it would be better if you can last longer. This is the one scav I did take. Here it shows my least damage was to my head. You get points for healing, distance traveled, money found, rubles, and then you get experience for all of these things. Damage dealt to body 465, so that's total between the two. It's kind of hard to tell if I even hit the second guy. Well, 435 is full health, so yeah, I hit the second guy for like one round. And then this, if I was playing for real, I would have got 200 experience. So you need, basically I needed another 660 to get to level 2. And let's see. And then if it was real, then my injuries would have remained, and you can actually hover over the injured parts of your body to see what kind of round they use to cause that damage. So now that we've done the offline raid, the scav cooldown counter should have zeroed out, and so I should be able to go in now and do a scav raid. And the nice thing about the scav raid is if I survive, I get to keep everything that the scav is carrying or picks up. Made 4 rhubarb pies yesterday. I have a huge rhubarb bush, and I missed the first harvest. So basically my first harvest was late, so it was huge. You don't want to do that to a rhubarb plant. It's better to harvest it and then let it sprout more. With this extra heat this summer, there's a chance we'll still get more than 3 harvests. I love rhubarb. I usually mix it with other stuff. Okay. Now that I'm not in there, I can actually look at the chat if there is any. So I think one thing that would have made that raid a little bit better, I mean, obviously to get better, but for offline mode, You always want to have an empty space to put the magazine. And here, there's no round in the chamber, so I like to where's my 5.56? There it is. I like to put a round in the chamber. If you notice, when I went into the game, all of a sudden there was 29 bullets in the magazine. So now there's a round in this chamber as well. So I personally put rounds in all the chambers. I don't like to have anything empty. The magazine full and the round in the chamber. A lot of people, they don't like to have a round in the chamber. I know a lot of Israeli soldiers will have no round in the chamber, but that's because of Uzi is an open bolt design, so it's maybe just an old habit. So the next offline raid, I'm hoping that we will need all of these magazines. That's what I'm hoping for. We didn't survive that long. Okay, so next up is the Scav Raid. The timer's gone out, and all of this gear the guy's wearing, if I survive, then I get to keep it. So customs is another map that we need to learn, and there's going to be some tasks that you want to accept. But let's see, should I start on customs? Probably, because that's where we're going to need to go, and I've got a customs map open over here. 6 a.m. is good. And here, if you want to look for a group or go in with a friend, you can do that. I don't recommend just randomly picking people, just because I've had too many people that will play along with you and then take you out. So I personally recommend that you either play solo or play with someone you know. And there's a lot of Sherpas that you can connect through Battlestate Games website, and they will teach you how to play the game. Yeah, my Sherpa literally was my son, Isaac. He took me in online, took me into raids on factory and scav runs, and we just worked together to learn how to play the game. That was great. But you can hook up with someone on Discord, and they'll walk you through. So hopefully, if you don't have that connection yet, hopefully this video will help you. So this guy has what looks like a baby foldable stock. He has a backpack slung on, and it looks like a rig with pockets, and then an armored vest underneath. I can't really tell. So a shout out to Bushy25, who plays World of Warcraft. He just got to over 800 subs and was able to say goodbye to his regular day job and streamer. That's really exciting. It's part of my family, and I'm really excited about that. In case you're wondering, my other Twitch channels that I'm hosting are all Escape from Tarkov, except one of them. That's because he's family, so that's okay. You know, World of Warcraft is cool. It's a fun game. I just personally have fallen in love with Escape from Tarkov, and it's funny because when I first started playing, I noticed a lot of stuff was realistic and a lot of things were like just not. And to me, it's not the fact that it's realistic or not game. Like, you get in there, and there's at least 3 listers out there, 4 listers. I know one episode there was 3 different listers who traveled through time, and later we meet a parallel universe with the lister, and then of course there's Ace Rimmer,